So I came across this on Twitter. Ventilators killed 90% of patients. It was later admitted to be an incorrect protocol. So they knew apparently back in April 23rd of 2020. Yeah, Bloomberg article. And only 5 years later, new analysis recommends less reliance on ventilators to treat coronavirus. I mean, it wasn't that long ago that there was a wee bit more common sense. Weren't people given oxygen? Remember that? Yeah. I mean, what happened? Why was, valid treatments, genuine treatments? I mean, after all, when people are struggling to breathe, what is it you need most of under those circumstances? I would argue oxygen. Now, don't get me wrong. The atmosphere is only X amount of oxygen. Oh, from memory, what the fuck is it? Is it 20%? Whatever it is, right? But you did tend to find that if people had access to oxygen, their lungs were, they were breathing so much easier. And then along comes these ventilators. And apparently, these were affecting the lungs to their detriment. After all, it's not, all you're doing essentially is pumping in at a higher atmospheric pressure, the atmosphere, which only let's find out, let's have a look. Percentage of atmosphere oxygen. %20.05%. So hey, I wasn't far out. Fair play. But yeah, why weren't people given oxygen masks? Are we just going to say, no, oxygen's old hat? Or we still give it to some people, but not when it came to corona. Yeah. I still think, in all honesty, they rebranded the cold and flu. I still would say that what you saw in Wuhan and all the rest of it, that narrative was to sell the idea that it existed. Historically, if you look at the occult elite, they certainly wouldn't expose themselves to something that could or may not, may mutate. So why would you do that as opposed to, propaganda on steroids, an awful lot of people died of something, but I would argue it was what they were, in many instances, forced to take. Yeah? And then, of course, the ventilator aspect. Yeah? And the thing is, they've known this for years. Come on. Seriously. I would add to that, why weren't they giving them things like lungwort, various other known, provable solutions to severely congested lungs? There's an awful lot of things that you can take that are quite natural, that they've known for hundreds of years, but when pharma really kicked in, all that was thrown to the wayside. The clued up looked to find it and to consume it. I take lungwort every day. I find it very beneficial for myself. I also take mullein leaf. Yeah, tea. Mullein leaf tea. I do find that actually helps. Yeah. With things. And yeah, we really need to stop looking at these caution-wearing charlatans for solutions. Seriously. Because I don't think they're working for our best interests. Seriously. And as I keep saying to people, you're not dealing with 1% of society here. There's an awful lot of people who are invested. And shall we say less people globally? Or should I say, around the world? Because that'll trigger the flat earthers. And oh, come on, Scott, you're not a globist. I keep saying to people, look, I don't give a flying fuck if what we fly about in is some galactic ice cream cone. I really don't care. What we can prove is that we're run by psychopaths, fronted by socio-psychopaths. Would that be fair? and I'll speak to you soon.